Hi boys and girls, it's Bored with Miss Reynolds, better off reading every day. And I have an interesting one for you. This book is called Summer Holiday with Funny Bunny. It's an illustrated book. Funny Bunny and the lost crocodile Nile becomes best friends. Together with the animals from the forest, they experience a lot of humorous, tragic moments during a summer holiday. Every day is an exciting and adventurous. The forest animals try to help one another in difficult situations, but they end up in mischief as well. The stories of adventure tales are all for you guys, for children. And when I read this book, or some of it to you, you will dive into the fantasy, you'll have fun, you'll learn some new words in your vocabulary, and it'll give you some ideas for your free time. So, there's quite a few stories in here, but I'm going to read the last two. And I'm reading it by the pool because honestly, a lot of my kids still have their pools open. Even though they're back to school and it technically is still summer until the 21st of September. So that's why we're here. We're soaking up some last bit of the sun. And we're going to read a little bit of this one. A wedding. Lady Bear and Sunny Bear were in love with each other. Very much. Sunny Bear decided to move into the South Forest and stay with Lady Bear. He was sad to leave his house, which stood in a meadow full of flowers where he could catch butterflies whenever he felt like it. But he didn't want to be without Lady Bear anymore. They sent wedding invitations to everybody in the forest and prepared for a big party. Funny Bunny's cottage seemed to be the best place for the wedding. They asked him whether they could arrange a party next to the swimming pool. Funny Bunny was pleased. He helped them with the preparations. Everybody was in a good mood that morning. The animals were slowly gathering and everybody brought presents. Squirrel brought nuts. Ducky Lucky and Mucky brought dry bamboo in a vase. Fox Mox gave them some mushrooms. Wolf Huff brought a stone that looked like a statue of two swans. Fawn Lawn was back from holiday and brought a strawberry cake from Uncle Dare Pear. Aunt Tant and Zant brought the biggest crumb they could find and cut it into a heart shape. Owl Mowl gave a speech and Busy Bee sang a song. Butterflies Buddy and Floaty danced for them. Hedgehog Nedgehog gave them an apple, and Snail Mail was just happy to be there on time. Frog Frog prepared a poem about everlasting love. Woodpecker Decker brought a packet of herbs that smelled really nice. Eagle Seagull showed a fantastic flying display and everybody threw flowers. The animals clapped, jumped, and caught the flowers. It was a splendid celebration. After that, everybody ate some nuts, cakes, and sweets made from honey, strawberries, and raspberries. They had a good time until late evening. They danced and played. When they were tired, they thanked Lady Bear and Sunny Bear, and they went home to bed. Good night. And that one is called Wedding, from Sunny Holiday with Funny Bunny by L.K. Marin. The second to last one that I'm going to read is called Saying Goodbye to Crocodile Nile. Crocodile Nile woke up early in the morning. Something had woke him up, and he couldn't fall asleep again. He decided to go for a walk along the river. As he was walking, he saw a ship. It was exactly the same ship he had arrived on. It was the first time he had thought of the jungle since he had arrived in the South Forest. Suddenly, he was very sad. He didn't know what to do. He had begun to like all the animals in the forest, especially Funny Bunny. But he was homesick. He sat down close to the bank and watched the ship. He didn't want to leave his new friends, but at the same time, he wanted to return home. As he looked at the ship, he heard two sailors talking. The ship was due to sail early the next morning and was going where Crocodile Nile came from. He knew he had to leave and sail with them. He came back to the lake and knocked on Funny Bunny's door. Funny Bunny knew immediately something wasn't right because Crocodile Nile was very, very sad. Crocodile Nile was absolutely sure he wanted to go on the long journey back to his home. After this news, Funny Bunny became sad too, but he could understand. Funny Bunny decided to prepare a leaving party and started getting ready right away. He wanted Crocodile Nile to feel happy and cheer him up. He went straight away to ask Squirrel World to invite all the animals to the leaving party. All the animals came so he wouldn't forget them. All the animals came on time and everybody wanted to speak to Crocodile Nile. They brought him a present so he wouldn't forget them. They liked him very much. As taking pictures was Owl Mal's secret hobby, the animals gave Crocodile Nile a bunch. They gave him an album full of photographs of all the animal friends and all the mischief and fun they had together. Crocodile Nile smiled, but he didn't know what to say, so he just said, "Thank you" to everybody. They danced together for the last time, and they were very happy. When it got dark, Crocodile Nile said goodbye to everyone. Tears came to Funny Bunny's eyes, but he quickly wiped them away. I might see him again, he thought, but he knew the South Forest would be different now that his friend Crocodile Nile had gone. He fell asleep, tired and full of memories. Good night. And that is the end of Saying Goodbye to Crocodile Nile. Boys and girls, I read you the last two stories from this book. I don't own the rights to these stories that I have read to you, but I love storytelling magic. And the magic of today's story is there are several stories in this book. Once upon a time, breakfast on the other side of the lake, Crocodile Nile gets lost, a journey to the zoo, a journey back home, Crocodile Nile a hero, a sports day, a puppet show, and the last two, a wedding, saying goodbye to Crocodile Nile. I would love for you to pick up this story and check it all out for yourself, and that is the magic of today's stories. More stories are in this book, and you can read all about them yourself, or with your friends, or with your parents, or with grandma, grandpa, somebody who loves to read that can read along with you. These are great stories, and they are going to fill your imagination with wonder and fun. Exactly what they did for me as I sit here in the pool with you. Kind of like the wedding that was in the book. I will see you again really soon, boys and girls. It's Bored with Miss Reynolds, better off reading every day. And even though school has started, some of my kids' pools are still open. So why not grab a book and sit by the pool and read, just like Miss Reynolds is doing. Bye. I like to call this one bored on location. Bored by the pool. You know how it is. We're always bored, no matter where we go.